Hello everyone, welcome to the GV Reddy Automation World. Right. Please subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos. Right. Today will topic is collections. What are the different interview questions we can expect on the collections? The first question is what is the Java collections framework? Right. What is the collections? Why we will use collections? Collections are used to store a group of objects as a single unit. If we want to store multiple objects in a single unit, then we will go for a collections. Right, collection framework will provide different interfaces, list, set, map. Right, then each interface has a implement a child classes. Right, list has array list, linked list, set has hash set, linked hash set, tree set, map has linked hash map, tree map, hash table, and then we have a algorithms sorting and searching. Right, this is about the collection. Right, what are the main interfaces of the Java collection framework? Right, main interfaces means right, sometimes they will ask hierarchy of the collection. Right, hierarchy of the collection means collection is the root interface. Under that we have set to list queue. We will have a set to list queue. Right, list will have what is the list? Right, list will have a child classes, array list, linked list. Set has a hash set, tree set, linked hash set. Queue has priority queue. Right, map is a separate interface, not comes under collection. Right, sometimes we will confuse about it. Right, map will not comes under collection. Map is the different thing. Map is separate interface. List will allow to store duplicate. It will allow to store duplicates, and whatever order we will print, it will print in the same order. Similarly, set it will not allow duplicates and also unordered collection. That means whatever order we will print, it will not print in the same order. Queue is the order collection following first in first out. Right, first in first out. Right, map is a separate interface. It will allow to store group of objects as a key value pairs. We have a child classes hash map, tree map. What is the difference between array list and linked list? Array list implementation, right, internal data structure is resizable array. Linked list is double linked list. Array list access time is if you want to access any element from the array list, right, 0 O of 1. Right, O of 1 is the for random access. So double linked list. Linked list has a data structure, internal data structure, double linked list. Double linked list, if you want to get any element, it will take time as O of n. O of n. It is right. Array list searching is very fast in the array list. Linked list it will be slow. Array list, if you want to insert, right, insertion, deletion, updation, it will be little slower because array list will follow resizable array. Array means we have to shift. If you want to delete any element, we have to shift. Lot of shift operations we have to do. Linked list is very fast for modification. Right, memory usage, memory will be very less. Linked list will be more. Because linked list, if you want to store, it will have a previous node address, data, and the next node address. Right, it will store pointers, so it will take more memory. Right, array list and linked list. What is the difference between hash map and hash table? Both are child classes of map. Right, but hash map is not synchronized. Hash table is synchronized. Hash map will allow one null key, multiple null values. Does not allow null key, null values. Hash table will not allow. Performance wise, faster hash map because there is no synchronization. Hash table is slower due to synchronization, right? Because two threads cannot access same time in a hash table. One by one it should access. That's why it is slower. Part of collection framework. Hash map is part of collection framework. Hash table is legacy class older than JCF. JCF means Java collection framework. That it is 1. Hash table is introduced in 1.0. That's why we will call it as a legacy classes. Whatever, right, vector, stack, hash table, these are all legacy classes because these are all implemented at the time of starting 1.0. So all are called legacy classes. Then one more question we can expect: what is the difference between a set and list? Right, set does not allow duplicates. Set does not allow duplicates, and also unordered. Right, whatever order we will print, it will not print in the same order. It will print in a different order every time. Sometimes interview question we will get, I don't want to allow duplicate, but right, order should be same. Whatever order I have inserted, same order should print, and also it should not allow duplicate. It should not allow duplicate. Right, which collection it will support? Right, linked asset, linked asset, and a tree set. Tree set is what? Whatever elements we will add in the tree set, it will automatically sort. It will automatically sort because internally it will implement a sorted set interface. That's why it will sort automatically. List come to list allows duplicate element. List will allow duplicate and ordered. Whatever order we will print, insert the same order it will print. And also we can access elements, delete or update, add by using index. But set we cannot. It will not support index. Right, list has a list iterator. Right, by using list iterator, we can traverse both the directions, forward and backward. We can print from starting to last, Latin or last to first. But set don't have any such type of method. What is the difference between hash set and tree set? Right, hash set there is both are right, set implemented classes only. Hash set will not maintain order. Tree set will maintain natural sorting order. Right. Tree set will, whatever elements we will add, it will automatically sort. Hash set performance wise, O of 1 for basic operations. Tree set will slower, O of log n for basic operations. If you want to get retrieve, right, any element, if you want to add any element, those things it will take some time. Allows one null value. Hash set will allow one null value. Tree set will not allow any null value because it will throw null pointer exception. What is the difference between comparable comparator? Right, both are used to sort user-defined objects. If you want to sort user-defined objects, we will go for comparable comparator interfaces. Comparable is from java.lang, comparator java.util package. Defines natural sorting order of the objects. If you want to do natural ordering of the object, we will go for comparable. Comparator, custom ordering. Comparable interface has a abstract method compare to, which will take one parameter. Comparator interface will have a compare method, abstract method. It will take two parameters. Right, implemented by class itself. Right, suppose I want to implement comparable for employee class, I have to implement comparable in the employee class itself. But comparator, we no need to implement a comparator in the employee class itself. We can extend outside also. That is the advantage of comparator implemented in separate class. What is the difference between iterator, list iterator? Right, iterator forward only, traversal only, forward direction only. But a list iterator backward direction, forward direction, both the directions. Iterator has a as next, next, remove. As next, next, remove methods are there. List iterator. Additionally, apart from as next, next, remove, we have as previous, previous set. As previous, previous set. It will applicable iterator for all the collections. List iterator is applicable only, visible only, list only, list only. Set I cannot use, only list. What is the difference between hash map, tree map? Right, both are implemented classes of map interface. Hash map, there is no ordering. Whatever order we will insert, it will not print in same order. It will print different order. Tree map will have sorting order. Right, whatever we will add, it will sort automatically. Performance wise, it is faster O1 for basic operations. Tree map is slower, it will O-log-n for basic operations. Hash map will allow one null key, multiple null values. Does not allow null keys, but allow null values. Keys cannot be null. Right? If you try to add keys as a null, it will throw null pointer exception. But null values we can add. How does hash map work internally? Right? Some of the interviews they will ask internal mechanism of hash map. Right? Whenever we will store the element put by using put method, internally what it will do, it has a bucket system. Hash map use the bucket system. Right? We will add suppose one comma suppose employee comma employee ID. Suppose if you take employee comma employee ID. Key as a suppose ID. We will take a key as a ID, value as a name, ID comma name. Suppose whenever we will add put method, ID comma name. Internally what it will do? It will calculate the hash code for that key. Hash code for that key. Then default size of hash map is what? 16. Bucket will come 0, 1, 2, 3, 15. Right, 15 buckets will be there. 16 buckets, 0 to 15. It will calculate hash code for the key. Then it will find out the bucket number. After hash code, right? We will get one bucket number 0 to 15. In between one bucket number we will get. We will store in that bucket. Key and value we will store in that bucket. Suppose I am adding one more 3 comma some employee name. If it also got same, there is a chance of getting same bucket index. Same bucket index. In that case, what will happen? It will follow linked list. Right, one after one. Already one element is there. It will add next. Up to 8 it will allow. Up to 8 linked list it will allow. If you 9th we are trying to add, it will automatically change to tree structure. Right, they have changed from Java 8, I think some Java 8 onwards, I think. Tree structure they will follow. Right, similarly, while retrieving get method, we will pass the key. Similarly, again it will calculate the hash key. Right, hash code it will calculate and bucket number it will calculate. Based on that, it will go to bucket and it will retrieve the value. Right, mostly it will work on the hash code mechanism. Right, high level I told you. What are the difference between fail fast and fail safe iterator? Sometimes we will also get this. Fail fast iterator. Fail fast iterator means what? Throws concurrent modification exception if the collection is modified while iterating. Concurrent modification. Suppose you have a list. You are using for each loop. Right. You are using for each loop. Then if you try to remove, suppose you are doing a for each loop, and if right, if something based on some condition, if you try to remove list.remove, right, what will happen? Immediately concurrent modification exception it will throw. But fail safe it will not throw any exception. Does not throw any exception. Right. What is the here examples? Array list, hash map. Fail safe iterators are concurrent hash map, copy on write array list. If you do the addition removal on this copy on array list concurrent hash map, right, we will not get that concurrent modification issue. Right, fail fast and fail safe. We will sometimes in this question also we can expect. What is the difference between array and array list? Right, array is to store the same type of element of fixed size. But array list is we can store different types of elements of dynamic size. Right, can store only primitive or objects. Array will allow to store primitive or objects, but array list only allow objects only. Better for fixed size collections. Right, it is flexible. Array is memory. Array is memory point of view good, but array list is memory point of view because right, what will happen, array list, whenever we will delete, it will automatically reduce internally, right? A lot of mechanism is there. If we try to add, it should increase, right? It is slower for resizing, right? If you want performance, then we will go for array list. If you want memory wise, we will go with the array. Then what is the difference between concurrent hash map and how it is different from hash map? Concurrent hash map is a thread safe. It allows concurrent access by multiple threads without locking the entire map. Right? What will happen? Concurrent hash map. Suppose first we will see map. Map is not thread safe. Must be synchronized manually for multi-threading access. Right? For a hash map is not thread safe. We know that. And must be, if you want synchronization, we have to do manually, right? Collections data synchronized map, then we can map. What will happen, suppose I change it to synchronized map? If multiple threads are trying to access, what it will do, it will send one by one only, right? It allows one null key, multiple null values. But coming to concurrent hash map, it is a thread safe by default, we no need to do manually. Allows concurrent access by multiple threads without locking the entire map. It will, suppose one person is trying to read the data, one person is trying to update data, it will not lock one by one thread. Basically, it will lock few of the data where it is reading and where it is writing. Right, based on that, it will be little fast compared to hash map. It will not lock the entire map. Divides map into segments to allow better performance. Right, it will allow a map into segments to allow better performance. Does not allow null key null values. It will not allow null key null values. Right, what is the navigable map? Navigable set. Right, these are all very rare question, but navigable map extends a sorted map. Navigable map extends sorted map, provides methods to navigate through keys such as lower key, higher key, floor key, ceiling key, example tree map. Right, with these things we right, a lot of people don't know. Right, 99% we will not use basically these things. Right, in the tree map we will have a lower key, higher key, floor key, ceiling key. We can get it. Navigable set, it will extend sorted set, and provides navigation methods for elements such as lower, higher, floor, ceiling. Tree set, example is tree set. Right, navigable map, navigable set. What is the difference between vector and array list? Vector is right, both are implemented classes of a list only. Right, vector is synchronized, array list is not synchronized. It is slower due to synchronization. Vector will allow one by one thread only, so slower. Array list is faster. Vector is growth rate double size and when resized. What will happen? Suppose vector default size is 16. Suppose, right, what it will do whenever adding next element, right, after 16 it will double the size. But array list, it will increase by 50% only. It will resize. 50% only. How is hash set implemented internally? Right, hash set is backed by hash map. Right, same concept. Hash set internally, it will use hash map. So whatever map concept will applicable, same thing for hash set also it will. Right, each element is stored as a key in the hash map with a constant dummy value. Value will be dummy value. But because right, hash set only values only we will have. Right. But hash map, if you want to store hash set in the hash map, key will be they will store as a key and value as a dummy. So that right, it will work as a internally hash map mechanism. How does linked hash map maintain insertion order? Right, how does right, maybe some other interview they will ask, they will ask the question like, I want a which collection will allow to store maintain the order, it should not allow duplicate, right? Which collection? Link dash map, we will say link dash map immediately. Then he may cross question why it will maintain the order, how it will maintain. Linked dash map maintain insertion order using a double linked list. Internally, it will use the double linked list data structure that links all entries in the map in their insertion order. This does not affect the performance of basic operations like get and put. Right. Linked dash map internally we use a double linked list. That's why it will maintain the insertion order. What is the difference between peek, poll, remove in a queue? Right. If you don't have idea, we can say right. Very rarely use. We will not use. Basically, developers will use this. Queue we will not use. But if you have idea, that's fine. If you don't have, you can say I did not never use this one. Peek means retrieves but not remove the head of the queue. Returns null if the queue is empty. What peek means what? Right, get method only. It is like a get only. It will retrieve the data. Peek means it will retrieve the head of the queue. Right, from the head it will get the one element. It will retrieve, but does not remove. But poll, if you come to poll, it will also retrieve, but it will remove the head of the queue. Right, head to tail will be there queue. Right, peek means it will retrieve data from the head, but it will not remove the data. Poll, what it will do, it will retrieve the data, but it will remove the data from the head. There is a remove, retrieves and remove the head of the queue. Throws no such element if the queue is empty. Right, poll and remove, both same, poll and remove. But poll will not, poll will, if it is empty means it will return null. Remove means no such element. Right, if you remember, that's fine. Otherwise, we can say, right, I never worked on it. What is how is priority queue implemented internally? This is also we can say, right? If you have idea, that's fine. Otherwise, I never worked on it. Priority queue is implemented as a mini heap, binary heap. The smallest element is at the root, and insertion removal operations are based on the heap order, making them whole of. Right, this priority queues are right. We will use a queue means right. If you went to any right queue, any shopping mall or anything, if you want to follow the queue, right, who will queue means first in, first out, last in, last. Similarly, priority queue means they will give some priorities in the elements, in which order it should retrieve the elements. Right, we don't require that much depth knowledge, but if you want to, if you are preparing for some product companies, right, we should know the internal implementation. It is better to know more detail about it. Right, what is the purpose of the collection utility class? Right, it is a collections is a utility class. Collection is a interface. Collections is a utility class. It will provide some reusable, right, reusable methods. Like if I want to sort, I have a some collection. I want to sort collections dot sort. If you want to do binary search, collection dot binary search. If you want to change set list map synchronization, collection dot synchronized list, collection dot synchronized set, collection dot synchronized map. We can do synchronization. Unmodifiable. Suppose I want to send a list to some other person, but he should have only read access. He should not write access. I don't want to provide write, only read. Then we can use collection dot unmodifiable list. Right? It what it will do? It will unmodified. He cannot modify this. He cannot modify this. Only he can access it. That's it. Right? These are the some of the theoretical questions we can get it in the next session. Right? We will see programming interview questions. What are the programming questions we will get on the collections? Right. Thanks for watching. If you like my way of teaching and content presentation, just subscribe to the channel and comment. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, just please feel to comment in the comment section. I will take it. Right. Please share. If you want to share to your friends, please share to your friends. Thanks for watching.